Hey everyone, welcome to the summer solstice, which is the evolution into the zodiac sign of Cancer. So all those Cancer sun sign babies, happy birthday to you. We're going to do a pick a card reading. So you have a choice of picking number 1, which is going to be the zodiac sign of Cancer, or the moon, which is what rules the sign of Cancer. That'd be number 2. And number 3 is water, because Cancer is a water sign as well. So that'll be your third option. And for those of you that are sun babies for Cancer, there is a special birthday reading at the end, and all these will be in the timestamp in the description box below. So if you wanted number 2 or number 3 or that birthday reading, you can jump to that. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and jump into reading number 1. Right, if you chose reading number 1, then you chose the zodiac Cancer sign there, and I love the images on here. It's definitely the sign of the crab, right? Before we jump in, I always just love to greet the Creator and welcome them to this reading. You're always with us, Creator, and we're so grateful for that. We're also so grateful for the unconditional love that you have for each and every single one of us. So we welcome you and we thank you. And we also welcome our posse of support, all our angels and guides and loved ones on the other side, all those other group of beings of unconditional love and light. We welcome you and thank you for being here as well. These cards here, just to let you guys know, are from this Zodiac Oracle here. And I love the information that they provide in there because, like for the Cancer, it's your motivation comes from the I feel. So you ask yourself, what feels right? You know, you have this sensitivity as, with the Cancer and the water, with it all. So with the sensitivity, where you find your strength and your direction is through the cardinal energy that comes from the Cancer zodiac, and that's like this take charge quality. It reminds you that your emotional intelligence plays a huge role in shaping your relationships and your life. So before acting, you kind of take an emotional temperature of the situation, and you ask yourself too, what are the stories in my head that I am applying to the situation, and am I really seeing things clearly? And that's part of that emotional intelligence, is going, okay, what of my beliefs about what's going on, my filters that are looking at all of that. So I love the Cancer season 2 because it's really about the emotions, and they can be kind of chaotic at times, and balanced with our kind of our mental awareness, which is where our emotional intelligence comes in. So we're going to look at 2 things. I'm going to pull a card here first to deal with the heart, which is going to be the Journey of Love Oracle, and that's going to just give us an idea of what emotions am I dealing with, and what information would the Creator like us to know about those emotions. So we'll start off with that, and then we're going to go into the mind and pull a numerology guide card. Creator, for those that chose the Cancer card, what would you like them to know about their emotions for this Cancer season? And that season runs from around the 20th of June into around the 20th of July, depending. So, it's going to vary by individual what the impact of this message is, of course, because it is a general reading. Okay, all right, so this is the card that wanted to be heard. And you got card number 66, which is coming together. So it's about joining of hearts, of partnerships, of individuals, of gathering back together, which makes so much sense with we're finally reaching a point where it's safer to get together and things are opening back up and we're getting back a little bit of normalcy, although I don't think we'll ever be normal again. I don't think we were ever probably normal, right? Anyway, the book talks about coming together. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It's a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. No, it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You're going to be moved by love, whether it's a long-term love or a fast and furious love. It is love, and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience, and know it serves your growth. And a little kind of poem thing, it says, 2 energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. So I like that because it is about coming together. It is love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be, friendship love, familial love, that as well. So these emotions that you're feeling is, I just feel like it's this openness that's coming. You're allowing yourself to feel love, and I really feel, if you chose this Cancer card, that it's that, and I'm not judging because I go in and out of this in my life too, that you can't help yourself falling in love, and you can't, the heart can't help who it loves. And so this is about this vulnerability and about this, you have both excitement about this new bond that you have with other individuals, but also because of the things in the past with betrayals and being stabbed in the back and different things. You also have some uneasy feelings around it. So let's look into your mind and see what the Creator wants you to know about this. We'll do the numerology guidance cards here. And one more time. All right, Creator, what else would you like them to know about their mind? What's their mind journey going to look like around this, with this emotional stuff that's going on here, for those that chose the Cancer card here? Yep. And you got creativity, which is number 3. And I love that because from the heart is where we get the passions, the ideas, the creativity, and the mind puts those things into action, right? We'll read the card here. It says, so this card indicates a need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. Through playful, creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. It's now time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. And the affirmation for that card is, through playful, creative expression, I make my dreams come true. So, well, it's a very clear message, it's not asking you to balance this experience with your mind and logic. It's actually telling you, get out of your head and embrace those emotions and let those emotions flow. Because in that fire, in that igniting of those, that new energy that's coming in, it allows you to be more creative. It allows you to enjoy things for, I'm hearing like for a change. Why are you being so serious? You can lighten up and have fun and enjoy things and not, worry about your mind and about what's the responsible thing to do? What's the logical thing to do? It's like, be a child again, have fun, look at things from a whole new, how a child looks at any new thing coming into its life as something new and brand new and not defined because it's not yet for them. And that's what I'm feeling, that energy comes through this. And then lastly, I'm going to pull some cards here from the Light Seers Tarot just to see what additional information comes through or validation, confirmation on here. All right, Creator, what else would you like those that chose the Cancer card to know about their season coming up here? Okay, so I feel that one, and they wanted that one, and then they wanted that one. Oh, and then they want those two. Wow, okay. So let's see what you've got going on here. Yep, 8 of Wands. So spark. I love this. The Wands is all about the fire and the, just that spark inside, that inspiration to do things. And I love that this is like, again, coming together. There's just all these wands coming together and creating this wonderful spark. So it's really, I feel it's about groups and about friendships. And it's just about, a lot of us have been so kept isolated for various reasons, and a lot of people by choice. And it's like, now's this season is a time to let those emotions out and feel and experience, because it's not going to be for forever for you. This is going to be a time of great energy coming in for togetherness for you. You got the Page of Cups, so new emotions. I love this. Totally fits into all this here, because it's like looking up at your wishes and what you wanted to come true, and you're like, oh, when pigs fly, that'll happen, and like, oh, here you go, here, pig is flying. So it's definitely this new energy coming in. You can see from the heart, this explosiveness here. So it's this new, these new emotions that are coming in for you there in the little love hand thing that people do there. So just very much a positive change here in your emotions. And usually I look at like the Ace of Cups is the unconditional love that we find inside, and these brand new emotions that are approaching. And the Page of Cups I feel is more as a mature ish type of love. Like it's something that you've experienced somewhat before, but it's a new level of what you've experienced before. And the page can also represent, this emotions of like children, and so like this mentioned, become like a child again. So I just really feel that's an affirmation of that as well. Yep, Ace of Swords, new thoughts, new spiral, this new light, this bright light coming out of the center there. So there's going to be, with all these new emotions coming in here, I really feel this is coming into a creative place here, because you're going to have these new ideas, and these new ideas are going to be unlike things that you have had before. It's just these brand new, inspired, creative ways of approaching either your relationship with children, your family, work, business, whatever it might be. It's like this whole new way of doing things that's just going to spark these wonderful feelings of this group together. Yep, here you go. 9 of Cups. Cups are emotions again, and here's that treasure chest, and you're like, woohoo, which represents fulfillment. You're going to feel fulfilled, you're going to feel whole, whereas before you really didn't. You were ready for something new, you're ready for some new changes, because doing what you always did just hasn't brought that fulfilling piece there. Yep. So I really feel like these 2 cards came out together for a reason here, because you've got, this is trying to be in control, the Emperor, focusing in on the mind, because there's a chess piece there. It's all about everything going, and here's him sitting on Mars like a beanbag, and it's all about aggressiveness and wanting to make things happen, and organized, can represent society and all the rules and conditions and supposed to be, shoulds and needs to be's. And then you have the Page of Swords, which comes in to say new ideas. See all the light bulbs? She's walking along this blade here, this swords here, so it's tiptoeing across the thoughts, finding new ideas, and not doing it in this manner. This is so much more playful and fun. And again, a page is being childlike, like this one was here too. So that just really sums that up. And I love this for you, because it is about such a free feeling, getting out of all this, getting away from this control, getting away from this supposed to feeling, because that's so suppressive. And like I mentioned, with the mind before, it's like the mind, the logic, that's not what you should do, blah, 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 blah. It's like a brand new childlike excitement and adventure for this Cancer season. So just know, as you're going through that every moment you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and the Creator wants you to kind of return to that childlike place so that you can have fun. Because why are you being so serious? I love you very much. You hang in there. Have a great Cancer season. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you chose reading number 2, which is the Moon, then this is the reading for you. And before we jump into the reading, I just always like to welcome the Creator and acknowledge your presence here. We're so grateful to have you with us, and that you always desire to be with every second of our life. And we also are so grateful for the unconditional love that you bring to us every second of our life. So we welcome you and we thank you. We also welcome and thank all of our posse of support on the other side, all of our angels and guides and loved ones, any of those other beings of unconditional love and light. We welcome you and thank you for helping bring through messages today as well. These cards are from this deck here, and I love this because it has some great information in those. The Moon is brings like that regularity of cycles, because the moon cycles from new moon to full moon back to new moon, so it teaches us the importance of change. There's a time to plant seeds, a time for growth, a time for harvesting, a time for getting rid of the stalks and stuff that don't have any fruit on anymore, to make room for new seeds. So it's this constant flow of change. The Moon also governs, of course, our emotions, our instincts, our intuition, as well as like our memory and imagination. Of course, it makes sense. And it also has a strong divine feminine, maternal figure type of energy around it, very nurturing and very full of emotion, right? And that's why it's water, it's a water sign. It deals with water, and Cancer, of course, is an emotional sign as well. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to look at two sides of the emotional piece of of these readings. The first piece is going to be the emotion, and then we're going to look at the mind. So the emotion, this will be from the Journey of Love Oracle. And we're just going to ask the Creator what they would like you to know about your emotional journey for the Cancer season, which runs around June 20th-ish to around July 20th-ish. And we will see what the Creator would like you to know about the energy that you'll be dealing with, what kind of emotional energy, what they would like you to know about the emotional energy that's coming your way for this season. Okay, I feel like that one right there is the one that is calling our name. Yep. Let the feminine lead the way. And that's number 39. So it's beautiful cards here. And how fitting. We just talked about the whole feminine energy around the moon. And so I really feel during this period of time here for that month, it's like not, and we'll see what the mind says here, but it's really about follow that feminine energy, follow the nurturing energy within you, follow, because everyone has masculine and feminine energy within us because we're made in the image of the Creator, who is the mother and father of all things. So we have that within us. And so it's like, choose that nurturing side, choose the gut, choose that intuitiveness, and let that lead the way. It doesn't say ignore the mind, but it says let that lead the way. And let's see what the book says here too. So it says the feminine principle in you, whether man or woman, is the way forward in your life now. She is the principle of feeling and of surrender. She feels the intelligence of the divine guiding light in a way that the masculine principle cannot at this time. You may not see where you're going, therefore, but you can feel your way forward. Trust her. Let your mind go and let your senses lead you, becoming more exquisite and communicative. Be led by your heart. Don't worry if you don't know all the details yet or how it's going to work out. She knows the way. Let her lead. This oracle brings confirmation to you that what you have been feeling or sensing, even without any logical physical evidence, is worth following up on. Trust your senses over appearances. Trust your intuition over your intellect. You are letting feminine wisdom guide you, and she will steer you in the best direction. So perfect. Can't really add more to that because what we talked about with the moon. Right? And then we're going to use these numerology guidance cards to see what the Creator would like you to know about your mind. All right, Creator, what do you want those that chose the moon card to know about their mental adventure for the Cancer season? Make it really, really obvious for us, please. Okay. They said that one. Yep. Follow your dreams. Number 85. So I love that. It's going right in alignment with trust your heart. It's like follow your dreams. Don't follow your logic. Don't follow your 50-year plan unless that is how you follow your dreams, right? So this card indicates a time to reach for the stars and follow your dreams, whatever they may be. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to put your hopes and dreams at the forefront of your mind and to believe without a doubt that they are really coming true. Pay no mind to poverty consciousness, fear, or competition because the universe is abundant and there is no limitation. Even though you have no control over how or when things will unfold, Divine timing and order will ensure that everything serves your greater good. Let go of expectations and embrace the magic in the mystery, for in celebrating the unknown, you will attract synchronistic opportunities. Even when you feel as if success is way beyond your reach, never give up on your dreams, because they really will come true. Your dreams are already set in motion and are unfolding in perfect timing. They cannot be taken away because they already karmically are etched in stone. And the affirmation for this card is, I reach for the stars and follow my dreams. Beautiful. I love that. And it's so much in harmony with this, because this was talking about, you may not know how and when and blah, 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 but follow her because she knows. And this is saying the same thing. You may not know how it's going to unfold, blah, 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 but follow your dreams, follow your heart, right? This is the Light Seers Tarot, and so we're going to pull some additional cards from this for you. All right, Creator, what else would you like those that chose the Moon card to know about this Cancer season for them, please? Anything else? Okay. Any others? Nope. Okay. Got the Eight of Cups here. And I love this card, this imagery on here, because it even kind of shows like she's made this little type of my mind went totally blank on the word I'm trying to figure here, like a ceremony of some kind where she's burning in the bowl the old emotions, the old way of doing things, those unfulfilling things, and she's letting those burn, and she's walking toward the sunlight over here into new things. So she's walking toward like her joy, and I feel like she's burned the old things and moving into like following your dreams. She's moving toward her dreams here, and again, feminine energy, right? So she's letting it go and moving toward that which will be fulfilling, because those things felt empty and didn't make her feel complete. And then you got the King of Wands, and Wands, of course, are all about the fiery energy, the igniting of one's like spark within for new things. You've got the lion back here, which can be, like the king of the jungle and things, but also it appears on the Strength card, which is about our animal nature, right? And it's about, the Strength card normally is about balancing, not really balancing, but simmering down our animal nature, which I guess is balancing in a way. But this is all about, yes, you are the master of your energy, and wherever you guide and put your energy into is what expands and grows, right? So you get to choose, like focusing your emotions on into following your dreams, focusing your energy into expanding your dreams, just has that grow and grow. And like it talked about the lack mentality, but if you focus on what you're not having, what's not going on, what you think won't happen, then you're feeding your energy to expand that instead. So this is letting you know that you are the master of where your energy goes. So you are the one that gets to control that. Yep. And then you have 3, the Empress. So, this is, again, feminine energy. Definitely it represents, like Mother Nature, birth and growth, because she's showing that she's pregnant here. She's shrouded in a sea of fishies here, which means it's all about the emotions, focusing on the emotional side of things. So, she's what comes before the Emperor. The Emperor is number 4, right after it, which is the one that is more the controlling, the conditional societal laws and putting things in order and a plan and very strict. And it's the number 4. It's 4 boxes. It's like 4 walls in that case, where it tries to box things in and define it. Where this is the creativeness, it's expansion, it's growth, it's birth. So definitely that type of energy. And then the moon, of course, is up here. The moon. Yep, that makes total sense. And then you have the high priestess, which is again, she's the queen of the water. She's the queen of going into the subconscious, going into the emotions, going into the unknown that's in the heart and all that. So, again, I mean, you can't, and feminine energy again, and definitely, so it's all about the emotional, letting the unknown and your intuition take lead on that. And the 6 of Cups, I kind of feel like this is, this is like your higher self, and this is like the being that we play, this character that you play on the earth. And it also is like your inner child and your future self, and you've got all these little cups that go along there, which are all your experiences that you've had as you went along. And again, cups are all about the emotions, so it's really about reflecting on the past. Is some of what this does. It has us be a little reminiscent of, daydreaming about things that happened when we were younger. But I really feel like this is a return to, this follow your dreams. It's like, what did you want to be when you were little, and just to see what steps you could take to get there. So I really feel like this is all about, go back to the original dreams that you had. What did that feel like when you had like, oh, I want to do this with my life, and then life got in the way, right? And so it's about returning to that, nurturing, just a huge nurturing of yourself too, which, these experiences here, these cups, I'm kind of seeing that some of those have some, the memories aren't the most pleasant for you. And this whole moon cycle and following your dreams has to do with going back and looking at those things that happened didn't define you, that they didn't happen to you. Looking at life happened for you. And doing this little ritual is the word I was trying to find out, of burning those old things that no longer serve you, that were those limiting beliefs, those things that made you feel small. And that as you do that, then you can just walk off towards your dreams, and just be at peace. What a peaceful card that is, right? Well, awesome. Well, I love this for you. So just know, as you go through this next month of really reflecting on some old beliefs and allowing that nurturing side of you to help you understand yourself more and allow yourself to believe that you can follow your dreams, that you're worthy of having your dreams come true, is the huge message, I think, behind all of this as well. But just as you go through this, just know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator, the Mother and Father of all things. And I love you too. Enjoy the Cancer season. We'll talk to you soon. Right? If you chose reading number 3, which is water, then this is the reading for you. Before we jump in, I do like to start off my readings by welcoming the Creator to be here with us. We know you're always around us, but we want you to know that we are so appreciative of your willingness to be here with us in every second, and that every one of those seconds is filled with your unconditional love for us. So we welcome you and we thank you. We also welcome and thank our posse of support on the other sides, our angels and guides and loved ones on the other side, and the whole group of beings of unconditional love and light. We welcome you and thank you for helping bring through messages today. These cards, by the way, are from this deck here, and I love what they have to say in there. Because water, they talk about that, the water energy, it's flowing, it's cleansing, it's healing, it refreshes, and it moves gently. It's not like some fire energy, which is like a tower moment. This is very calm, flowing stream, right? And the water energy is it's about spiritual renewal. It's about forgiveness. It can be around the need to connect, to understand, and to be understood. And when you bring water energy to a situation, it transforms it, right? And you can do that by opening your heart, speaking your truth with kindness, compassion, and allowing that, water energy to heal whatever it can. I know one of my dear friends, she loves going to hot springs because water is so healing, right? All the minerals and stuff in it. So what we're going to do with this water and this water energy, we're going to look at the emotional side and the thinking side. So as you're going into this Cancer season, which runs like June 20-ish to July 20-ish, depending on you, it's general reading, so it's going to be around that period of time. This is like, what are you going to be dealing with, or what the Creator would like you to know about the emotions that you'll be going through, and what the Creator would like you to know about the mental adventure you're going to be going through. So let's take a look here. And we will see. All right, Creator, what would you like those to know that chose the water card to know about their emotional journey? Okay, that one was wanting to be heard here. So it says gifts received, number 13. So you definitely are going to feel like during this Cancer season that you feel like you're being gifted things, whether it's money, gifts, that type of thing, or time. Really hearing all the, like the 5 languages of love, someone doing something of service to you, somebody giving you something, someone saying that they love you, someone showing that they love you, all the 5 languages of love that are out there. And let me read from the book here too. So it says, relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all that there is. So enjoy, accept, rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, in answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. No kidding, right? So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So yeah, definitely. And I love that gentleness that it talked about, because the water is about that gentleness, right? Relax. Just sit in the water. Let what is going to come to you. You deserve it. After all, everything is made of love. All right. And then this numerology guidance card is what we're going to look at next. just to see what the Creator would like you to know about your mental adventure, or about your mental thoughts and process, whatever's going on in the Cancer season for you here. So Creator, for those that chose the water card, what would you like them to know about their mental picture for the Cancer season, please? Make it really obvious for us, if you would. Okay, thank you. Ooh, you get 2. Wow. So domestic harmony, which is number 46. So things will be harmonious at home. And patience, number 2. And yeah, I think we will read both of these. Normally I only read one when it comes out, but they're really telling me to read 2. So patience, of course, is all about the let the gift come, just sit back and relax. So this indicates a time to stop and enjoy the present moment, as nothing more can be done to achieve the outcome you desire. Rather than take action, you're being asked to evaluate your progress and clarify your dreams, which will help you manifest them sooner. This card also indicates a need to take your time and pace yourself instead of making hasty plans and decisions. Failure to do so could result in stress and disappointment. This is an opportunity to focus all your energy and attention on visualizing your dreams, as opposed to pushing against the obstacles standing in your way. Surrender the outcome to the universe and get on with living your life. Allow things to come to fruition in divine order and timing. Stillness is the key to receiving clear and accurate guidance, and patience will help you attract the outcome you desire. So a little bit of like not so much mental activity on action, but more evaluating your dreams, evaluating your plans, and looking at those decisions, right? So you don't want to be making hasty decisions or plans. It's all about evaluating, sit back and relax, allow things to come to you. And this is really about, no rushing into things. Look at what you want. What are your dreams? Look at that. But it's not saying to take action on those. Domestic harmony. This card indicates a time of healing your relationships in your home. And this may relate to a troubled relationship with a child, a family member, an ex or current partner, house guest, or roommate. Could even relate to problems you have had with the actual house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. It's such a calm feeling, like this card, right? This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. It can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walking away. Remember, there's no such thing as the perfect relationship, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationship and your home, you will improve your quality of life. So the mind seems more focused on, again, these are pointing to the heart, right? You can't mentally and logically try to figure it out. It's all about coming from the heart and forgiving, healing that emotional relationship, right? So it's not so much, there's a little bit of mental activity, like I mentioned, about evaluating, because your mind evaluates. So it's like, look at your what your dreams are and what you'd like to have, and that includes your domestic harmony, right? But sit back and let it come to you. Don't force it. And then we're going to pull some cards here from the Light Seers Tarot, just to get your confirmation or validation or new information, whatever the creator would like to share. All right, creator, what else do you want those that chose the water sign to know about their Cancer season, please? Okay. Okay. All right, last pass. Any others? No, they didn't want me to take that. Okay, nope, they said just these 4. So I love this because you got 2 pages here. You got the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So Page of Swords is all about the mental activity. And pages, you can kind of look at that as, I've just been having that for this entire, all these readings. They're about becoming childlike, returning to that awe-ness of life, right? Where you, your thoughts are new. There's so many new things. So many new things coming. I have all these light bulbs. You have this book. You have this swirling, and you're walking carefully across this, these thoughts, tiptoeing across the thoughts and emotions, beliefs. Things of your past. What you've been told are supposed to be. It's like, here's the rule book on everything that's supposed to be, but you're getting new ideas about what that means, and getting this, like this reflection of looking back on what your dreams are. There's all these supposed to be, should be's that are told, like, this is what your dream should be. But we get to ask ourselves and take this calm approach to it and reevaluate and go, well, that's what you all wanted for me, but what do I want for me? And then the Page of Wands comes in again, childlike inspiration and fire. The wands are all about that spark that you have within inside, and they're like, woohoo, they're throwing their wand up in the air, and again, there's this whirling and whooshing, like in that card here, where it's just, you have this wonderful new flow that's coming in, because you're getting excited. This gift that comes to you, you're getting this clarification, in this water energy that's just flowing in and changing things, healing things, are also clearing clogs. I just had this flash in my mind of like this, stream that's going down, and it has, pine needles and a little stick that's keeping the flow from going even more, and that crumbles and breaks through, and then the flow just comes so clearly and actually speeds up a little bit. So I like that for you. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to come up here. The 10 of Pentacles, this is like dreams come true. Not only do you have your own abundance, but it's the abundance that comes in so much for you that it impacts the generations to come after you. So that can mean, financially, of course, but it also can mean just this feeling of security and abundance, and just no fear of the future, no fear, that lack mentality is gone. And again, you have this page is child energy, this page is child energy, and you have all these children all around here too. So it's all about relax, have some fun. What are you being so serious about? And then you have the Judgment card here, which I love this because represents a couple things. Here's the physical body that we're walking around in the rental car, and here's the spirit that is, the real us, our higher self that, is running here. And it's about trusting, sitting back and trusting. The water energy is about intuition too, and that comes through our connection to our higher self, which connects to the spirit world. And so it's knowing that whatever comes, trust your gut, trust your intuition, allow that water energy to do its thing in your life, because it allows us to truly see what is going on in the world. Otherwise, we, when we're looking at life through this book of shoulds and coulds and whatever. It is, it's I was going to say a foggy view, but it's an influenced, conditioned response through our own filters. So, we don't see the world as it actually is. We see the world as we are until we connect to a higher perspective. When you connect to the spirit realm and our intuition, it knows what is really going on. The hidden things are revealed to us. Some of them, while we're still here. So I just really feel like connecting and allowing this water energy to do its thing. Sit in it, like it mentioned here, just sit in it, relax, sit in the waters of your emotions, into your unconscious, your subconscious, and just feel what is out there. Feel the gifts that are coming to you. Feel, this patience, this release, this letting go, allowing things to unfold and come to you. I just really feel like this, for you, this that chose this water card this month coming up is really a very calm, don't make any decisions unless you feel, it is towards your dreams and toward this, this inner child energy that you have, this excitement, this awe. It's something that it's like, oh yeah, I want to go do that. Go do it. But if there's any around it, or I suppose to, if there's any of these just suppressing feelings, then what I'm feeling from this is like, no, I wouldn't do that. I'd focus on the things that bring you joy and peace and relaxation. So, and just know as you go out throughout this Cancer season that every second you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. So you take care, have a wonderful Cancer season, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy birthday, all you Cancer sons. Welcome to your special birthday reading. Before we jump in, I do want to welcome the Creator, as I always do at the beginning of readings, or I try to. I always like to acknowledge your presence, Creator, and I'm so grateful that you want to be part of every second of our life, and that you fill those seconds with your unconditional love that you have for each and every single one of us. We also welcome all of our supportive posse on the other side, all of our angels and our guides and our loved ones, all that group of beings of unconditional love and light. We welcome you and thank you for being here with us as well. So happy, happy, happy birthday. I was led to pull a card here from the Reawakening the Soul cards here. So I feel like this is kind of just what the Creator would like you to know, just kind of what the journey is going to be looking like around your next rotation around the sun. And of course, this is a general reading, so this is just kind of generally for all the collective of all the suns in Cancer out there. Creator, what would you like our Cancer babies to know about their upcoming year? Just the overall energy. Okay. Fearless, yeah. I love that growl. So you definitely, it's going to be a year, especially after your last year was kind of a bit of a challenge for us all. But what I love about it is that it taught you to face a lot of your fears, a lot of things that you were like, you know what? What am I fearing around this? Why do I have anxiety around it? Or you're worried about things. You're like, what did I worry for? It was all fine. It just really brought a lot of clarity around for you. So for the card here, it says fearless. Connect to God and experience peace in every moment. So what a wonderful message from the Creator is, hey, connect to me and you can experience peace in every moment. A little phrase here from the Paramahansa Yogananda says, when the consciousness is kept on God, you will have no fears. Every obstacle will then be overcome by courage and faith. The card message is inhale and exhale deeply, slowly, and rhythmically. Relax with each exhaltation. Take several breaths and fill yourself with the essence of spirit. Feel the energy of the polar bear. He's naturally courageous, strong, and confident. Notice how he moves with such grace, dignity, and awareness of the present moment. He's calm, grounded, and centered. He is fearless. You can experience the polar bear's same calm energy. You can trust and have faith because you know that you are a child of God. You possess all the power of your Creator. You are a warrior of love. You are fearless. You are consciously connected to your Creator in a realm where fear cannot exist. Remain in this state of deep, calm peace and feel the sweet serenity of spirit, where peace reigns supreme. And these give introspection kind of questions or statements. And so I'll read those to you, and you can, whatever resonates with you, you can or cannot introspect about. It says, if fear and doubt were removed from my mind, would I be living my life differently? Question number 2 is, what do I fear? And number 3 is, am I willing to deepen my connection to spirit in order to remove fear? And the affirmation for this card is, as I connect with God, I watch my fears wash away. Oh, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So the Creator is inviting you over this next year, a deeper connection to the Creator and your spiritual posse on the other side. You know, all your angels and your guardian angels and your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, fairies, unicorns, whatever it is. There's this beautiful group of magical beings of unconditional love and light that want to be involved in your life, that are always around you, always having things unfold in your life by what you agreed to before you came down here, but you can still have this relationship with them here and interact with them here. They won't meddle in your life outside of what you agreed to before you came down here because of your free will. But if you, of your free will, ask them to meddle in your life and bring you their highest experiences and your highest love vibration, they will. And I love how the bubbles around here are like orbs. You know, when they take pictures and spirit appears in pictures, I feel like orbs. So that was another thing that jumped out at me. All right. We're also going to pull a card here from the Secret Language of Light cards and see what additional message Creator has for you. What secret does the Creator want you to know for this next year, the next rotation around the sun? All right, Creator, what do you want our Cancer babies to know about their next rotation around the sun? Nope. Okay. This is the Divine Masculine, number 32. So this says the light that supports desire and inspires action. It says everything has its purpose. You will not always understand what the purpose of something is. However, it is someone's creation, and this is to be respected. If you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. Consider all areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working. You can be your own father by respecting your ideas and providing a way for them to manifest. You are a master of your own making. So now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation, and to be a leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Stand your ground, right? Regain your self-respect. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. This is not a time to force against or try to control external forces. This is a time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about, so you can create your dreams. And this says, so this is working with your inner sun. There's a meditation which I feel led to read, so I'm going to read this for you because we were just talking about your next rotation around the sun. So this is working with your inner sun. There's a meditation. It says, light a candle, place the card at your solar plexus around your belly button. You don't have the card, but you can hold your hand around your belly button. Gently close your eyes and focus on your breath. The act of closing your eyes will move you to your inner world, allowing you to let go of the distractions of the outer world. Breathe deeply and slowly until every part of you is relaxed. Use your imagination to take yourself to a place in nature. The air is clear, pure, and invigorating. Now see yourself sitting high upon a mountain. From this excellent viewpoint, you can see the entire world with clarity. Survey your domain. Feel immense empowerment swelling up within you. This is your creative energy. You are the ruler of your kingdom. Begin to create a scene in your kingdom that includes your dreams and desires. See your dreams and desires interacting with the environment, yourself, and others. Be the champion of your dreams. Hold them in your heart and feel them all as if they are here, right now. Stay in this feeling for at least 2 minutes, and gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. Breathe empowerment into your life and open your eyes. Blow your candle out, for it is now relit as your inner fire. Beautiful. I love that. There's some inspired reflections and actions. Let me read those to you too. It says, at sunrise, give thanks to the sun for illuminating all the creations of your life. Be open to receiving inspired reflections, actions, and solutions. Number 2 is, before seeking to help another, find balance and harmony within yourself. Whatever the outcome, don't judge it, the other, or yourself. And number 3 is, if you want to save the world, you will create a world that needs saving. Decide instead to create multiple paths of empowerment where people can save themselves. I love that. And finally, they have journal work. It says, draw or write about 3 ways the men in your life inspire your connection to your inner masculine. And I know one of the readings I did was about the connecting to the feminine. So this, everyone within us has masculine and feminine because we're made in the image of our Creator, who's the mother and father of all things. So we have that within us. And this is about how you can connect to your divine masculine side. All right, then we're going to end your birthday reading by pulling some cards here from the Light Seers Tarot. See what else the Creator would like you to know about your upcoming year in general. And just to let you know, if you do want a personal reading, I do offer those, and all that information is in the description box below. So if you want a more detailed reading about your next coming year, reach out to me. I'd love to reach out to the Creator and see what they want you to know specifically for you too. Creator, what else do you want our Cancer babies to know about their upcoming year? Okay. Okay, and I feel one. Any others? Okay, last pass. Any others? Nope, no more. Got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely a card of patience. Out of all the knights, out of the 4 knights, this one is the only one that's more of a calm, peaceful, slow walk across the grass, So it's about being grounded in patience, knowing that anything you plant is going to take time. It has its growth period. It has its cycles of, planting and growing and harvesting and, like the cycles of the moon. So it's all about, you have great things coming. You've planted the seeds. You've done the work. There's nothing, like I said, nothing to fear. Just know that it's going to take time, and that's okay. Yeah, I thought this might come up. The Emperor, because this is the divine masculine, energy. It can be, a lot about the mind, because it has the chess piece here, and it has Mars, which is the masculine energy, can be aggressive, but fearless. Definitely is in alignment with this energy here, that you don't have anything to worry about. You can plan, you can organize, you've got this. Connect to that inner side of you, because you have it in there. And I know some of us are like, oh, I can't organize, and da-da-da-da-da, et cetera, but it's like, you know what, you've got this masculine side of you in there that you can tap into, and nothing's impossible for you. Just know that, be confident. Yeah, it's like, just be confident. You've got this. You've done all the work. You planted all the seeds. You have the ability to plan. You have the ability to look at things and know what decisions to make. So, this whole next year coming up is like, yep, just make your plans. You don't need to be a dictator. An emperor leads, but a dictator forces. So this is all about, make your plans. What do you want to do this next year, roughly, and allow yourself the grace to allow things to unfold, right? And the High Priestess, so your inner feminine, your connection to the unknown, to the emotions, to your intuition is saying, but don't forget me. We can always, the pendulum we always swing so far, right? So it's like, just balance it. We might be so focused on the feminine and the nurturing and that spirit side of us that we forget the masculine side of us, right? But we don't have to go. She's like, just remember me. So let's just come to here. Let's come to a nice balance between the two. So I like that. Yeah. And then you have here a king, so masculine, and of cups too, this is the Knight of Cups, not the king. So, like I mentioned before, this night was the night of allowing things to go. This one's the night of taking action on your emotions. You see the love letters too, here, the picnic, the flowers. This is how you can treat yourself. And I really feel that, it's not a message of another individual. This is the message of, when you do all this internal and turning inward, which, this High Priestess turns you inward too, you find this love, and you find, we always are taught to look outside of ourselves for our worth and our value. How are their actions showing me that I'm lovable? But I always find that no one knows how to show me that I'm loved more than I can show myself how I'm loved. Because a lot of people can't read minds, right? Probably 100% can't read minds. Some people think they do, but I don't think they can do it 100% of the time. But this is about knowing you, connecting to this, your divine love inside you, finding this self-love, finding that you are the best boyfriend that you could ever have. Because you're the best friend that you could ever have in human form. The Creator, of course, is our best friend that we could have ever in the entire existence, because they do read our minds, they do know our hearts, they do have the capacity to give us unconditional, eternal, never-ending love. And I really feel that is that connecting to that and taking action this next year. Like this was about connecting to the Creator, connecting to your little orbs of support, that opening up to that other side. The High Priestess is about, connecting to those unconscious, subconscious, eternal realms. So I love this for you. It's going to be a year. Of course, always a year to remember. All your years normally are. You don't have a year of just, I don't even know if anything happened over the year. You always have years full of emotion, years full of adventure. And this year is not going to be anything short of that as well. There's going to be a lot of fire, in this next coming year. But just know, you can be fearless. It all talks about the Creator's giving you an invitation to connect with me and all these beings of unconditional love on the other side, and you're going to have a year unlike no other. So have a very, very happy birthday season, and we will talk to you soon. I love you. You take care.